Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV within the Final Fantasy Marathon, and in this episode I will be entering the Aery in order to try and defeat Nidhogg, or at least find him in order to try and stop his attempt at invading and destroying Ishgard. So without further ado, just going to get straight into it. Of course I have to now wait to get into the place because there's not really much else. Well, there is no other quests to do, so I just have to wait now to try and defeat. Well, I mean, if you do face Nidhogg, I don't know how it's going to be. But yeah, I'm in a bit of a. Well, I mean, usually on a day like today, I'd say that I'm in a bad mood, but just as a heads up, I just want to say that I feel very numb. Hello, Richard. I just feel numb, to be honest. I saw your post as well. I'm the same. I'm just sat here, just completely nullified. I just honestly don't know what the fuck to even do with myself. It's 40, 41, 28, 40. I don't understand. I've just sat here wondering what the fuck. Like I don't even feel the need to react to it. I'm just literally sat here, not even giving a flying fuck about what's just happened. 40, 41, 40, 28. Forty, 41, 40, 28. Oh dear, I don't know. Need to keep on buying while we wait to get into the Aery, otherwise there's nothing else I can do. Don't need any of this shit. I do need to do a sell though. What is that? Well, that's an astrologian's arm. I'll get rid of that. Get rid of it, I don't care. La Depression. Time to clear out all this bitch and stuff. We'll sell all commons. Oh, most of the gloves and cuirass are all common. I'm doing all this shit just mean that I shouldn't have to worry about thingy. Get rid of it, fuck off, don't care. Because I'm just going to keep on doing this bollocks until I get into the Aery. It's just a good way to waste time. Spirit bombs up, and that's because that's clearly something I've worn a lot. Can't have any of those. Some of these I've had since like close to the beginning of the game, but oh well. Good inventory clearance there. My god. Oh. Can I equip this shit yet? No. I'll have to do it after this. There we are. 8 minutes, that's not too bad. I've spunked a lot of my money, but it had to be done. Because you can't get over 300k on the free trial, but there we are. Let's say hi. Go home. Home. Hi. And of course this could be, well, it's going to be a very important section coming up. So we've been hit, that leads to Stinian. Oh dear. Bless me. Bless me, fucking hell. Aery. Woohoo, let's go. Oh, this place can be, looks like it could be huge, we'll see. This is Nidhogg's lair of dragons. The air begins to crackle. Of course it does. We've got Dransorn Guard. So my armour and my weapon is not thingy. We get to level 2 soon. I mean, we've stopped being all numb and having dry commentary, but the last 2 hours has kind of made me feel like a sociopath, having no emotion. But we move. Let's go. Show me So we've got that lightning bolt that blooming in whenever the air starts to crackle and possibly the enemy's attacks and shit. With 6 objectives, it would be explore one area boss, explore one area boss, explore one area boss. I wonder if the Sail will have, the Lady Iceheart will have a role to play in this bit. Unless we only see her later. Depends what actually happens. We shall see. Wrangler. It's got some goofy Leviathan shit. Ready? Yeah, it's goofy Leviathan. Electric cachexia. Electric version of Leviathan. Stay on that side, man. The reason why I'm doing it. Stay on this ditch, and then we should be fine. The layout over there, but we shouldn't worry about that. And if you're on for a bit afterwards, because once I have streamed, I'll come on. I haven't come on yet. And part of the vehicles would have done yesterday. As I said, what I'll do, about tomorrow, I've got 7 or 9 to 11, once I'm at that, I'll because primarily like Scott and Carl were like, do you want to do it tomorrow? I'll happily do it. If you want to change, well I mean I actually asked to see if we could do a time change, because we don't have to do it, we still do it on Wednesdays and Fridays. If anyone can do it early, I mean, try and get it sorted. We'll do it normal time tomorrow, but of course now I'm here, I'll ask to see if anyone wants to do it differently in the session. I don't actually know how the mic, I mean, does the mic sound any different to like PS4 mic? I mean, the way I hear things is slightly different, but I feel like the mic's the same, but of course, if everyone's on, get that sorted tomorrow. Whee! Oh, here we go, we're in the bowels. No, we're in the bowels of hell. We clear the Aery interior. There. Cauterize. Got a broodling and red dragon. Do 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 do. I think that's the FF3 design of the dragons. They're cool, but fucking annoying. A terrible dragon appears before you. I got no Mage Form God. I guess done. What are we gonna do now? Huh? Whoa, nothing, mate. Some drakes. Yellow dragon now. But it's a very classical look on the dragon. Of course, all the original trilogy dragons retaining the art. I'll have fun going through them on the Pixel remaster. I believe there still isn't a release date for the Pixel remaster. I think it still just says spring for now. But of course, whenever they flag up, I mean, the Marathon will probably be done, because I don't think there's actually too much. I mean, I say that, but you know, I started the DLC on part 56 or on 66. Got it properly underway on 57, so this is the 10th DLC part. Another 10 to probably wrap up the main DLC story, for however long it takes to do like the level 60 quest, and everything else that we get on top of it. Probably going to be up to about another month. I reckon it will take 30 parts maximum to finish all this stuff. And of course after 15, then Marathon will be over. It's been nearly 2 years now. Of course I had like a 2-month gap, but we're not doing that shit again. Yeah. The end of last year was a bit of a mess. I just left myself with no time to do Doctor. Attack me, bitch. The red dragon again. Get stunned. Goodbye, third sister. The Gaia Scutus. Those have gotten a bit too far there. Proximity 5. That's like it's like an Anteg or something. Very strange dragon, this one. Oh, meant to be attacking me with it. Gaia Scutus Fusion Slamming. Oh god, this is about to go. Oh shit. on the other side of the bitch. Everybody goes I got hit by that. There we go, it's attack. Inflammable fumes. Oh god. Jesus. Take it, fuck it. I managed to avoid at least. This one's been quite a chunky one, taking a while to break this bitch down. There we are. And character. That's Windows 255s because you go so many. A lesser Aery dragon. Aery dragon. Cloud chaser. Oh, he captured. Cloud chaser, not cloud chaser. There's so much shit going on the screen, I couldn't see what the orange markers were. He looks quite a bit tweaked there, but look. Right, I wonder what Stinian is doing. Okay. Need storm guard. Yeah. I just noticed they probably see me completely change. Because I've actually got less health than I did with my level 50 armour, but I'd rather have less health but more thingy. This shit's badass anyway. Look at it. And Orthodox Rules of Aiming have been absolutely but I nearly fucking fell off there. That wouldn't have been good, would it? Not with nearly here. Mystiline, Aery, Wyvern and a Dragonthorn. Just need some like dragon. I do not speak Draconic, so you know. Oh god. Gaviva. Or Voiva. It's like a type of zoo. It's a bit small for a zoo though, surely. Zoos are usually bigger. Maybe some like arena type shit. Body pressure. There's so much shit going on. Oh my god. We go Nidhogg and... Oh, we do fight Nidhogg, let's go. But it's going to be quite a cool cutscene as well. Here we go. In the anatomical position he's missing his left, but he's missing his right. Of course, Justinian has it. Come in, you son of a bitch. Impudent mortal, thou wouldst use mine own eye against me. Oh, Justinian then. Deafening bellow. Oi. Attack me, bitch. We need to heal up Renataro. I'm doing my job to do this shit. Keep him provoked, keep him away. Sable Prime. Where his missing eye is glowing anyway. A liege trait on Aery. Nidhogg's ranked up, so we have to get rid of body pressure. We'll stay back in. Sure, very sure. Hot win. Heal them three up first. We'll have to heal me up. what happens. So he just comes in with the Dragoon jump. What actually happened? He jumped, sliced his head. Really, didn't go too well, that did it, mate? On your guard, our work here is not yet done. No, it is not. A Jalahorn Machinist. So it's not effective with the ID having weakened it.
No worm! This ends here!
Headshot. Would have pissed off Harry Spellger though, because he wanted peace, but
You gifted my people 1,000 years of suffering! Now I gift you an eternity in darkness.
this one was now red. What's this? Oh, is this one of the other crystals coming back? It's free now, isn't it? Yep. They're regaining the power of light. So I don't remember which Ascian it was, but of course when we faced him he detected that was no longer protected by the power of light, but we are gaining it back, very slowly. The thing is, have we made a mistake deciding to kill Nidhogg though? We shall see. So these are the ancient Ishgardians, maybe even before Ishgard was a thing.
They are ours, Lord Haldrath. The eyes of Nidhogg.
So it's happened before.
Aye. The worm lies broken and my father is avenged. With the wellspring of his vitality thus denied him, Nidhogg shall not linger long in this world. But behold the terrible price we have paid. My sire is dead. So many brother knights slain. We traded our honor for the strength which now courses in our veins. And still we are forced to make such sacrifice.
But not in vain, my lord. Hraesvelgr is the only great worm left in Dravania, and he dares not leave his lair. With Nidhogg's eyes in your possession, who now can challenge the might of Ishgard, ascend the throne, and take your rightful place as the ruler of our people?
Nay, my friend. I must forsake the mantle of king. Though Nidhogg be defeated, his wormling horde yet darkens the skies with wings beyond counting. As one who partook of Ratatoska's strength, it shall be my penance to bear a knight's arms until death grants me leave to retire. When that day comes, no prince shall perish, but a hell's-bound hunter of dragons.
But Lord Haldrath, what then shall become of the royal line?
Think of your people, my lord. Without a king,
Oh, it's a
who
full
will the
Tom.
common man turn to in his hour of need? How will he find his way without your benevolent hand to guide him?
Elf Bolfir, Jesus Christ.
I thank you, Sir Flavian and
Oh, I
Sir
can see it
Silvertree,
with the hair
for dispelling
especially.
my remaining doubts. With men of such wisdom and compassion in service to the realm, it is plain that Ishgard has no need of a king. But if you must bow to the demands of
I wonder
tradition,
what happened then the
you
last
need
time
look
this
no
happened to
further than
Nidhogg.
yourselves for one worthy to wear the crown.
Pirate scum of the skies.
Fare thee well, my brother knights, my loyal friends. On these shoulders shall I bear the weight of my father's sins. With this lance shall I repay the debt accrued through our misdeeds.
What cruel jest has fate played upon us? Have we seized this desperate victory only to lose a king?
We can but act as our lord has bid. We few who remain must divide between us the rulership of Ishgard and her people.
Is this what caused the Houndsers, maybe?
Not I. My oath was to Lord Haldrath, and he alone. If he is not to be king, then I would hang up my shield as well.
Will you abandon us too, sir?
So there's a male for Tom, yeah, these are going to be the start of all the houses.
I would wash my hands of blood and betrayal, and take up an honest trade. Mayhap I shall serve ale instead of sharpened steel.
Maybe he's the ancestor of the guy who owns the Forgotten Knight then. So you got Haley and R for Tom as a male, and one more.
Then.
Forton, Hylanart,
During there, that's the other one.
and Zemail. But 4 houses to rule all of Ishgard.
And what of the throne?
We keep it empty. Until the day a king rises once more, we must assume the role of stewards. We shall shape our nation anew with a history of our own making, and let the truth of this dark day die here, upon the battlefield.
The PS4 sounds like it wants to fucking blow up. Lovely. That'll be fine.
What ails you, friend? Are you wounded? You have borne witness to history, to the culmination of the first battle with Nidhogg. The legend of Ishgard's founding tells that our ancestors were led to the land of Kurthus by the valiant King Thord.
I'll be on for a bit.
In the midst of their journey,
I'll join a
came to
party.
a wide chasm, where they were set upon by a great worm, Nidhogg. A furious battle then ensued, with Thordan leading the van. Though the brave king was slain defending his people, his son, Haldrath, the first Azure Dragoon, fought on undaunted. And with a mighty thrust of his lance, he gouged out Nidhogg's eye, forcing the wicked creature into retreat. Thus did this eldritch orb become a sacred treasure of Ishgard, lending its power to every knight deemed worthy to bear the title of Azure Dragoon.
So this is the truth.
A rousing tale, is it not? Would that I could still believe it. But your vision, which we must accept as immutable truth, leaves no room for doubt, save on one point. If Haldrath took both of Nidhogg's eyes, then how came this eye to be lodged in the worm's skull?
That's the one loophole.
Beneath every answer we unearth, another question lies buried.
So the founding of Ishgard was not off of one eye, it was off of two. So there's something about both the Dragon's account and the Ishgardian's account missing. And we don't know what that means.
'Twas a fierce battle, but one I knew we would win. Your fame is well deserved, warrior of light. Full proud am I to have fought at your side. I would fain return with all swiftness to Ishgard to inform the Lord Commander of our triumph. But we must first have words with Hraesvelgr. There are parts of this tale that the worm has kept from us, and I would know wherefore.
Well. Though Nidhogg is fallen, my heart is yet heavy, and this stain of corruption pleases me not. When all has been put to rest, I must needs forge my armour anew. When Nidhogg fallen, none save Hraesvelgr remains to answer our questions. Let us trouble the worm again, and if Iceheart yet lingers at Zenith, all the better. I would have her hear the truth from the Dragon's Maw. So everything's, so all these are 255. Just need a weapon. And we're good. So we can fly through the churning mist. Twas you, was it not? The furious screams of the dragons carried far. You have slain Nidhogg. What more could you desire from this place? Will you not allow Hraesvelgr to mourn the death of his kin in peace? Spare us your sanctimonious judgment, Ice Maiden. We have a gift for the Great Worm, and a mystery that can no longer lie buried. Lady Iceheart, the Dragonsong War has all but consumed your life and claimed many of your followers. It is time you learn the truth of its beginning, the whole truth, that we may at last bring this bitter conflict to an end. Sound the horn, Warrior of Light. That's the thing. There's clearly truth on both accounts. But there's something that's missing that's causing a lot of shit.
You mean the moment I prized your eye from his head?
Oh. He worked it out. That's why it's yellow, yeah? So that's why he had an eye back. Because Nidhogg had both of his eyes taken at once, not one. Is this going to be a mistake, though? Shit. Are we going to learn something fucked up? Now it's too late, now we've given him the other eye. So Roddy's just going to show what happened. Oh, so he actually crash landed into here. Ooh, so he blamed Felga. Oh, I see. So Nidhogg just got blinded by rage and didn't really think straight. Interesting. Is Assail going to see this as well as soon as she has the echoes? So he's just fully blinded. And he blamed Trace Felger, really, which wasn't his fault. But there we go.
It was yours. Your strength that sustained Nidhogg all these years.
Would that Haldreth had dealt the worm a killing blow.
There would never have been this problem.
And so you acquiesced. You surrendered your eye to Nidhogg, knowing full well the suffering he would inflict.
This was
True. Oh dear. I think we're gonna have to fight Race Felger. Oh dear. The truth has been revealed. Of course, Race Felger will probably end up doing something. And dusted betrayal beget unending vengeance. Unrest in Ishgard. Estinian is frustrated by yet another mystery. I see. Though he lifted not a single claw, to have seen that Race Felger wreaked his own manner of vengeance against us.
'Twas my life's goal to slay Nidhogg, but I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
But you have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames, and 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and I.
I will not judge you for your deeds. I have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
Yet
Main
even
thing
with
issue
all
is
that
that-
has passed, the tale is incomplete. We are short a great worm's eye. Of the pair which Haldreth took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear. What then became of the other? Why did Nidhogg, who had taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard? Lord Commander. Aye. The deed is done. Nidhogg is slain. What? In the city? A battle with whom? At once, Lord Commander. Hold firm till our return. Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Aery was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a force of heretics.
I gave no order to attack.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragonsong War by spilling the blood of our own? Mayhap Race Felger was right about us. Let us away, warrior of light. The people must be saved from themselves.
Wait! I would join you! There has been enough violence. I will appeal to my people in the city and make them see reason.
If you can. We will see though, won't we?
Come then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
And then of course some other shit will hit the fan afterwards, because away from the dragons. We've got that Idil Shear to go to as well.
A small army of heretics has invaded the city, Your Eminence, but there is no cause for concern. A sizable contingent of our soldiers is already in place to repel the Dravanian assault, and the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered and outmatched.
Our plans proceed apace, then?
Yes, Your Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both.
Okay.
And lend renewed fervor to their prayers for deliverance. Very good. Grant our guests what time they need to sow a measure of chaos, then order the Temple Knights to crush them.
Your will be done.
What arseholes? You see, this shit can end right here, right now, now we know the truth. And these guys are gonna fuck it up. Ascian? Yep, it's La Habrea.
The moment is at hand.
Bless me.
Excellent. All shall soon be in alignment. It is time for the bringer of light to die.
Fuck you. He's confused, like, what the fuck?
There!
Comrades! Sheathe your swords! There is no need for further bloodshed!
My lady!
She is come! Hear me, brothers and sisters! The war is ended! Nidhogg is no more! Aye, it is so! This adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the great worm low! The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery. You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace. But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends. He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead. Let his hatred die with him, I say. Let us sheathe our swords and go in peace!
Have we lost?
No, my friend. Far from it. At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp. And I, for one, would not forsake it. Peace?
Seize the witch! Let none escape!
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern. If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
Exactly. Bitch. So now, Iceheart's going to have such a hard job rounding up every single heretic and explaining the truth to them. Because of course it will. I mean, at first it's going to be hard to believe. Yeah, here we are. That was rather too close for comfort, but it would seem that calm is returning to the streets. My mind, however, yet clamours with 1,000 questions. You return to Ishgard in the oddest of company, my friend. That, my friends, was rather too close for comfort. Plays Heloni that things did not end in bloodshed. I confess I was more than a little dismayed to see you in the company of the Lady Iceheart. Whatever is going on, Aramir. Beg pardon? You travelled to the churning mists together, along with Astinian? Never was there a more unlikely alliance, nor one so magnificently effective. Nidhogg dead, the heretics pacified. Father and Sir Aemeric must know of this. Let us break the news to them together. I'll bring Sir Aemeric to Faton Manor. Yes, an excellent suggestion. Very well, Aramir and I shall await you there. Well, I mean, as I thought, the Ascians are going to be getting involved in the next act. This is about halfway through. No? Oh, look at this. We've come out at the exact bit we wanted to come out. Cavalry, let's go. This one, the weapons shop. It's a apothecary. Weaponsmith. Right, so 55, 58, 52, 36, 84, 86, 84, 59. Oh, some big boy shit, there we go. I don't think there's really anything else we can do, is there? That axe though. Let's try to sort this shit out.
Praise Halone, you are safe.
My safety was never in doubt, Father, for I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side. We bring the most wonderful tidings.
The infamous Lady Iceheart, here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelgr? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule will be called into question. If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his Knights 12.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
The Holy See definitely know. They're working with the Ascians, as we know. Of course, none of these...
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united. But now we have none. During the war, the Highborn needed men to lead, and the Lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question. Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more. A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
So they've, well, I mean, as I thought, the Archbishops and the Holy See have
My lady,
struggled
is it wise to let him go?
Place.
I sympathise with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emmerich prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him, that which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it, even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean...
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone, but I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Lies and slander.
Forgive me, what rumours are these?
That Sir Emeric is the Archbishop's bastard son.
Oh.
Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
I labour to believe it. Sir Emeric is truly the Archbishop's son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such. But the rumours have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favour. Should our worst fears be realised, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood.
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the Vault myself.
Hear, hear! The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emeric's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Orchefon, be reasonable.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emeric more than ever, and we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
Even you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
I thank you all for your support.
Well, well, well. Time for the second half of this bullshit to go underway. Though your assistance is most welcome, I fear it will not be enough. Few as we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander. If we are to succeed, we must need recruit others to our cause. How are we to carry out this bold endeavour, even with an army of our knights at our back? A direct assault on the Vault seems unlikely to succeed. You are correct, Master Alphino. Not even the assembled might of House Tom and the Temple Knights would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance. You speak of one of the other high houses? Precisely the opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries rumoured to reside in the Broom. It was these disgruntled Ishgardians who opened the gates of our city to the heretics, I believe. But of course, if the hatred to the Holy See drove them to such deeds, they might well be persuaded to assist in Sir Aemeric's rescue, knowing the truth he would lay bare. Such is my hope, Master Alphino, and I would have you and Aramir reach out to them. As a Temple Knight and swoon servant of the Holy See, any overtures I make are doomed to fail. But as outsiders, the two of you may receive a warmer welcome. Very well, we shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries and make our case. My thanks. Justinian, will your brothers heed your command if you ordered them to stand aside? The dragoons have no love for politics, my lady. They will gladly watch and wait while the highborn fight amongst themselves. How very wise, Aramir. We should hurry to the Forgotten Knight. Tataru may have knowledge of the revolutionaries. Well, very exciting. Yes. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Oh, of course. A few quests popping up. Languid noblewoman. Well, it's just taking us fucking everywhere. Jesus. Bigfoot trap. Oh Jesus. So the robber could literally be anywhere. Counterfeit coin.